Even like how you're wanting. I feel like people are putting you in different angles that are not so flattering for yourself. And I feel like there's a space here where you're really working through that. I feel like there's been a lot of things, like a lot of conversations I feel that you've been working through up to this point. Scorpio. Like I feel like you're going over and over like the conversations in your head as to how you're going to explain this, how you're going to talk about this. And I feel like Scorpio, I feel like you're like premeditating a conversation that has not happened yet. And I feel like that's to your benefit. It's almost like giving you like the proper words as to like what to say, how to say it here as well, right? I feel like there's also a space of insecurity involving your body, right? Like I feel like there's a lot more healthy eating, a lot more working out. I feel like I feel like there's a space here where you almost did not put the fork down, you didn't put the spoon down, you didn't put the knife down here as well. Involving the holidays, I feel like there's a space here where you've been overeating, over drinking, over partying here as well, right? There's been very much a space here where you just have not gotten yourself together, and I feel like you're feeling like this icky feeling here as well, right? I also feel like this is very heavy involving relationships. First out, we have gratitude. That is what is getting you through this space, right? Like I feel like you're having so many symbols, so many signs, and I feel like there's a space here. And how funny that I said relationships. I feel like there's been so many signs, so many synchronicities, so many things here involving like what you should do next. And I feel like there's almost been a space here where you've been backing away from these places, from these spaces here as well, right? I feel like there's almost a sense of like understanding as to like who you are, what it is you're supposed to be doing. Like I feel like there's a space here where like you're happy, you're in love with your life. And I feel like there's been a space here where you've been almost opening yourself up to people, places, and things that were not really for you. And I feel like you understood that here as well. Like, you know the mission, you know what it is you're supposed to be doing here as well, right? I feel like you've been feeling very cramped, very, ugh. Like, I feel like there's been certain hard conversations involving family, involving relationships, involving friends here as well, right? Like, that you've just been like almost avoiding. Like, I feel like there's a space here where you're not wanting to have these hard conversations because, like, Scorpio, you know, like your point is valid. You know what it is that you're saying, what it is you're sharing with other people. Like, you know, very much like, you know what you're saying, you know what you're talking about. Like, you have such an in tune, tapped in frequency here. And, Scorpio, I feel like there's been a space here where you have not been trusting in others. Like, I feel like you don't want to have the confrontation. You don't want to have the fight. I feel like there's a space here where you've almost been like reserving your energy and like not wanting to go and have these tough conversations, have these tough fights here as well, right? But you know, it's to your benefit. Hello, Pluto. Hello, hello. I feel like there's been a space here where you have just Indonesia. Hello, hello. We have the Magician first out. Like I feel like there's a space here where you just, oh, thank you for liking so much. Oh, you guys are awesome. We have the Magician and the Two of Wands. Like, you know where it is you're supposed to be going. And I feel like there's a space here where like you're really getting momentum. You're really like finding this front of the other, like making sure that you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do for yourself. And I feel like there's a space here where you are truly manifesting every direction that is comfortable for you. I feel like there's a space of like love, of like I feel like you had gone through such a hard space here as well, right? And I feel like moving forward, like you know where you belong, you know who you are. And we have the Three of Cups. I feel like there could definitely be a space of a reunion, and we have the Star card. This could definitely be with an Aquarius here as well. I feel like this is something that you've been manifesting. I feel like this could have been something that was a very hard pass, a very hard no. Like somebody who was really irritating you, really frustrating you. And then we have the Queen of Wands. This could definitely be a fire sign, feminine energy. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this could just be you. Once again, I feel like there's very much a space of manifesting. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love you guys. I feel like there's very much a space where you've been manifesting the space for yourself of healing, of love, of passion. And I feel like you could have let like other people, other energies like come in and like really tamper with what it is you've been working so hard for yourself. And we have the King of Swords and the Lovers. Ooh, once again, this Aquarian energy keeps coming out. It could also be a Gemini, an air sign, masculine energy. I feel like there's been a very much a space where this person's really trying to come in and almost like like cover up your own energy for what it is you're manifesting for yourself. I feel like this is very much almost like an arrogant, over talking person. They don't care how you feel, they don't care what it is you're doing. Like I feel like this is very much a space where they're trying to like force themselves upon you. And I feel like this is very much something that you've been manifesting for yourself. And then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've been very sneaky about this. I don't feel like you've necessarily been telling other people about like your the fact that you're doing this. I feel like it's benefiting you, right? Like I feel like this is very much a person who, as they're coming in, like this is very much a space where they're trying to like push themselves upon you. And I feel like this is very much an opening, welcoming space for you here as well, right? I feel like they're going to start doing a lot of very beautiful, wonderful things for you. Like this is somebody or something that is wanting to see you grow. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like they've almost like noticed how much you're worth, right? And I feel like this is very much a Saturnian energy. We have the World card right here. It could also be an Aries here as well. I feel like there's been an Aries that has been looking upon you and almost like noticing how much you've grown, how much like you're valuing yourself, how much it is you're trying to like work within yourself. And I feel like as you're like continuously like climbing towards this peak here as well, right? Like I feel like the more that you're connecting with this energy, the better. And then we have the Nine of Swords. This is something that's made you very anxious, right? I feel like there's very much been a space here where you could have stopped like the commitment, the growth of the situation because it caused you too much pain, too much anxiety here as well, right? I feel like there's been a situation here where you're going to have to like call like an end all to be all, right? And I feel like it's making you very anxious, very nervous here as well, right? And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. This has very much been a lusty, loving energy that has been completely encompassing you here as well, right? I feel like there's a space here where you're really wanting to get connected to the sensual, sexual side of yourself. And the more that you're doing that, like I feel like there's been a space where you've almost been like prohibiting yourself from like really accentuating these qualities within yourself, right? And I feel like the more that you're connecting to this aspect within yourself, the better it's going to be here as well, right? And we have the King of Wands with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's been very much a fire masculine energy around you, and I feel like they're coming back in. I feel like they're wanting love. I feel like they're wanting fun. I feel like, keep in mind, look at this Three of Cups. I feel like there's been very much a space here where they're wanting to enjoy you in different ways than you've allowed other people to have enjoyed you here as well, right? And I feel like they're coming in with a plan here as well, right? We have the King of Cups. Ooh, I feel like there's been very much a space here involving this King of Cups that you've definitely separated yourself. Once again, I feel like there's been these tough conversations that you were just not ready to have. And I feel like the quicker that you're almost like getting this out of the way, the better it's going to be for yourself here as well, right? I just saw 8-11. Yeah. And we have the Strength. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a King of Cups coming in, and I feel like they're almost like helping you understand like how much you're really worth. Like, what is your value here as well? I feel like this has been very much an emotional, manipulative person, and I feel like you're using their emotional manipulation to like better yourself, right? Like I feel like there's definitely been a space here where check where your Chiron is at. I feel like there's been definitely a space where they could have been hurting you, but in the same space they've almost been like helping you here as well, right? And I feel like you're really understanding that, like what it is you've really been dealing with up to this point, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Once again, I feel like there's been a space here where you've realized your worth. And I feel like this King of Cups really came in and helped you understand like how beautiful, how small, not small, how smart and strong you are here as well, right? And I feel like there's been a space here where they're really helping you get like in tune with your body, and that's where that small kept popping out at. I feel like with the body issues, I feel like there's been a space here where you've really been feeling insecure, like not self-assured in your own body and your own worth here as well, right? And I feel like they're really coming in to help you realize like how beautiful you really are. Like, look at this. Like, you are balanced, you are safe, you are secure here as well, right? You have everything at the palm, like at your fingertips. Like I feel like there's been a space here where there's going to be such a huge revelation as to like what type of person you've been dealing with here for yourself. And I feel like there's going to be so much healing, so much love here as well, right? The more that you're connecting to your body, the better it's going to be for yourself, involving love relationships here as well, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can appeal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. You guys are awesome. It says abundance mindset. Abundance mindset. If you think of abundance as something that will happen in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is exactly what you will experience, right? The world is at your fingertips. Everything that is like promised to you will happen. I feel like there's been a space of almost insecurity, like a space of like you're not feeling your best. Scorpio, this is supposed to be happening for you in order to get you to the next step. And if you want to get to the next chapter, like stay tuned in, like stay tapped into your body here as well, right? All right, guys, 11:11. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.